Welcome. Good morning, Halito. Good morning. Wherever you at. I made this live early in the morning because I got a long trip to head back home. I'm not gonna have much work this week, but I'll be heading back home. A happy birthday to my beautiful wife. Today is her birthday, and I'll be traveling. I'll be home this evening, which I got like 500 miles to do so, traveling from Texas back to into Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? I'm After Katrina, I kind of put my roots down into Mississippi. Shout out to Realize TV. Halito, to you. Good morning. Good morning to everybody. If you're out there, if you just, you're up, you got your coffee. You know what I'm saying? If you got your coffee, it's just a And it is what it is. I just came to before the new year kick in. It's probably gonna be my last video before we bring in the new year. It's gonna be some new things that I'm gonna be trying to dab into in the future. I want to be talking about my gardening channel. Gonna be talking about planting and growing your own foods. That's for some of the new things that I'm going to be doing in the new year, and more engaging with the people who talking more about us engaging more, getting more in touch with each other. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Realize TV or one of the brothers that's in the chat, and then we got somebody else, probably two others that I saw that just came in. um, I hope you got your coffee because it's good morning, and it's not gonna video, not gonna be short as you can see. I am a truck driver, and some of the times these random videos that I be doing, I don't draw too many views because I'm not looking for too many views. I just talk to the people who want to be heard, who want to be heard, so. Um, Halito, to you, I hope that you guys are doing well with your life. You know what I'm saying? Whatever was going on in your life, leave that in 2021 because we're going to be moving into 2022. I hope you leave the past as the past. We got to work on following through to the future. And I know sometimes in life it's hard to let go of the past, and the past dwells within us and it eats at us and it eats at us and it eats at us. And we continue just manifesting into our past. But at some point in your life, you're gonna have to leave the past behind. But it's because it's going to stop your growth. Your growth. You can't move forward because all you do is standing in the way of your own progress. We all have things that we regret. We all have things that we wish that we should have. You know, um, what a year. They had some ups and downs with me. I had great financial in 2021. I made a lot of money, and they had some ups and downs with my health. I watched myself become, go from 253 pounds to 189 pounds. Things come in your life. Sometimes you get good things. I had some great situations happen to me financially. But money can't you can't take money with you if something should happen to you. And we got to develop the mindset in our minds. That what are we doing? Are we working for money? Are we working for progress? It's good to have money. It's good to be all well off. It's a great thing. But I'm taking advantage of the things that happen to me, and I'm going to make it work. You remember the times where you could talk to some long distant friend, and you can talk to these, the same people that was friends with you years ago are not the same friends with you right now to this day. People who you hung with in high school don't hang with you no more. People who come up with you in the streets don't know you no more, because there's an evolution of growth that is happening in your life. You're not going to take everybody with you. It's not meant for everybody to come with you. Your evolution, your growth is something that manifests only in you. You're going to meet new people, people that vibe with you, that's on the same level with you and not against you. That's what's going on in your new year. See, you're not going to be able to take negativity people with you. They have people that you have grew up with, and you thought these people were your friends. You thought these people were your family, and some people you're just not going to take with you. Everybody not meant to come with you, because you are climbing to other levels. They got some people who will never grow. They always stay in the same realm. They got a poor mindset, and all they're gonna do is bring you down. A person that always talking about what they gonna do. Man, we got a lot of talkers, and then you be around them, and they talk negativity. You hear nothing but negativity, and all they bringing is nothing but negativity, and bringing your soul down, your energy down. These are people that suck you dry like a leech, hang on to you like a leech, always asking you for money, always dipping and dabbing into your life, not allowing growth. And you have to understand that some people get around you, suck your energy, and take something from you, but not giving nothing back to you. As you approach 2022, you're going to have to let some people go. You're going to have to let the people that are negative in your life, you're going to have to walk away from them so you can progress in your life. You're never going to move to heights being around people that's negative and always judgmental of you, and they don't have a life of their own. You look at their life and you sit there and you wonder, God damn it, why do I even hang with such a person? They don't have drive. They don't have charisma. They don't have nothing to offer to you, but bring your energy levels down. And that's what you do. You focus on helping everybody else but you. You're working on the wrong thing. Everything starts with you, loving you. And if you only saw who you were, if you only knew who you were, life would be such better for you. We have people that drag you down in the sand, man. Take everything, but not giving anything. There's a lot of takers. There's a lot of soul takers in life that benefits off your life. They hang around you and they suck you dry as you look forward in your life in this future realm. I want you to understand that you're gonna change everything that you did this year. Everything that you did this year is gonna be, you're gonna change everything that you did this year, and you're gonna move forward, and you're gonna connect in your life with something different. And the difference is you're gonna love you some you this year. Because last year you probably didn't love yourself last year. But I mean this year. But you're going this new year, you're gonna change every thought in mind, and you're gonna redirect everything that you did last year. Well, this year and last year. You're going to do better. Flip yourself in a new direction. And that's what you're going to do. I got so many things that has happened. So many great people have passed away. This COVID-19 has messed up a lot of people financially. It's a shame. This man-made diseases that has turned some of our people world upside down. We're never going to be great until we have ideas of separation as far as our financial wealth, our way of government in our minds. I keep telling you, the best way of success is getting around people that think like you. But when you get around people that are negative, that drains your energy, you will never lead to success. All you're going to do is stay in a certain, you're going to be covered in a certain realm that is not going to move you forward. I got hopes and aspirations and dreams to be better. Hopes and aspirations and dreams to be better. Nobody's going to love you and nobody's going to care about you but you. I want you to make your life better by deciding to love you more. Make your life better by deciding to love you more. In the new year, there's a lot of things that you can turn around and grow financially, mentally, in your mind. You this is going to be your year. This is going to be your year. Whatever has happened to you this year, you lost some beautiful people, some great ancestors, and you're gonna find some new people to listen to and engage with. It's gonna be a great new year if we put our minds to it. So many things that happened this year. We had some justice, we had some good things, we had some negative things as usual, but so many things happened this year that I could sit there and say that was strange. You know, the Abria Arbery case, and and the other brother who died. We had some great convictions. We had some great convictions this year, but we still have to think about the ones who did not get justice. We still got to think about the people who still out here, mothers and fathers still looking for justice. So yes, we overcame some things. We had some victories this year, but our the war is not over with. Aborigine people, the war is not over with. We got people who's not liking the fact that melanated people are finding their roots. We got people out here that are very upset because we have been claiming our truth. These last couple of years, they used to ignore us, and now we're becoming relevant. They used to pass us by and say we were crazy for claiming that we are the Aborigine of this land. And now people are not ignoring us as they used to. Aborigine people, we are now being seen and we are now being heard. It's no longer being ignored. Shout out to Brian's TV in the morning session with Peanut Nola 504. My brother Brian's in the house. Yeah, Brian's, I don't expect to get too many people in the chat this morning because people probably sleeping, whatever. But this message is for the new year, and I just want to tell you, yeah, it's probably gonna be my last video until the new year, until after the new year. But I want to tell you guys, I want to tell you while you in the chat, I am blessed to have you, your support, all the things that you have been to me in my channel, bro. I just want to tell you, man, I am so blessed to know that I have so many great followers. Shout out to Realize TV who always show up all the time. Lil Run in the house. What's up, man? What's up? Peace and blessings in the morning. Little RXN. Halito. Like I said, get your coffee early in the morning. It is what it is. Like I told my some of the people early who came in the chat. Well, not too many people came in the chat, but I seen them come up. Is we're going into the new year with a new mind, a new thought, a new mind, and I just want you to understand that last year is last year. Last year is last year, and going into the new year, we're gonna have a new perspective in our life. Going into the new year, we want to have a new perspective in our life. The people that have been dragging you down, the people that you've been carrying all through the year of last year, the year before, years of carrying people who are not significant in your life. And I want you guys to understand that sometimes you carry insignificant people. And only these people only drag you down. You have to surround yourself around energy levels going into the new year that think like you. You have to surround yourself around people who don't bring your pressure down or cause it to go up. You have to be around positive energy. And I want people to understand that it's okay to let certain entities go. There's levels to this shit out here. There's levels to life. It's very hard to grow in business with people who don't think like you, with people who don't want it like you. Aborigine people, we have to bring more power, more financial power in business. We have to support one another and buy from one another. As you go into this new year, your mind frame, your thoughts has to change. What you was this year, leave it this year. Move into a positive realm. Positive thought, positive mind. I remember when Michael Jackson was talking about, all I gotta say is that they don't really care about us. Michael Jackson knew, and the people were trying to kill old Mike Jackson. They was trying to kill him off because he had so much power. He was trying to buy so many powerful networks. Michael Jackson, daddy was an Aborigine chief. His daddy, well, all his family was powerful Aborigine people. So anybody's connected to the power and the money, they're gonna try to kill off fast. Same thing with Bill Cosby with his power, the power that he had at NBC. A lot of people gonna say, "Oh, he was date raping women." But when you look at these women that he supposedly date raped and you see their agenda, you understand how they always try to come for a melanated man with power. They uses these women. Some of these women was ugly as hell. They coming there. They were coming for Bill Cosby. We got to look at the whole thing of life. We got to look at all of our famous people and how they take our famous people down. And then you got Hugh Hefner, and you got all these old ass men, white men out here who has been doing real pedophilia and gets away with it. The industry is messed up. As we go into 2022, we're going to have a perfect mindset of financial wealth. And that's what we have to build with each other, financial wealth. You can't build tribes without money. You can talk all that tribal shit all you want, but if you broke, you can't get land, you can't do nothing. It's just the bottom line. We're going to have to get better with our finances. Stop buying from the white man, always buying these extravagant outfits. We don't buy from our people. We are the most creative people in the world. We are the most creative people in the world. We are the most talented people in the world. The culture of America is us, Aborigine people. The culture of America is us. When you look at America, that our stamp is on it through music, through food. Our culture is everywhere. And we have to understand that they have told us that we're distant relatives and we are the landowners of this land. We are the land owners of this land. Moon feet in the house. Good morning, Halito. We are the land owners of this land. And you really believe they'll do anything to not let you know that. They'll steal your culture. More and more, I'm starting to see white women are wearing braids and white women getting their lips enhanced. They inject their behinds. They're doing more to look like our women, and our women are doing more to look like them. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's like it's crazy that we would want to be looking like Europeans. We have flipped the script. Our men have backed off in corporate America. Women are doing excellent, but are they forgetting where they're coming from? And we got some of these Me Too movements. You see these some of these women not allowing the men to spoil them and treat them like a woman. Power is in family. Don't ever think otherwise. Power is in family. You're more stronger with a man. A man is more stronger with a woman. There's no one higher above the other. A woman brings a man everything. Without that woman, a man is a weak man. Without having his woman on the side of him, a man is a weak man. Now, you may not believe that, but it's the truth. People underestimate the hurt in man because they don't absolutely see a man directly cry. but they don't understand the weakness of a man. Just because he's not crying does not mean that he's not in pain. We have build our women to be so strong headed to where they won't even be sensitive towards us no more. Because we have weakened our women. I mean, I have in many ways to where they won't show any sympathy towards us. We have broken some of these women. And men, you are not strong without these women. And woman, you're not a woman without your man. Let's not allow these new generations, these new generations, these new days and times to change the values of you, the values of the personalities, the values of you. We have lost our values, and that's a damn shame. Because our morals and our values, that's what we have been losing. Our women, our men don't give a damn. Sex symbols, don't give a damn about their bodies. Walk around, don't give a damn. They got men walking around. You a hoe too? You want to talk about a woman being a hoe? You're no different. You're no different because nobody's calling you out. We got to show self-respect when it comes down to our community, our people. We got to have love for our bodies. Giving up our bodies to anybody. And that's what we have lost in our community is love for our bodies. Because the body is a temple. The body deserves to be protected. We don't have self-respect when it comes to our body, our mind. So people lead through sex and not through mind. People lead through sex. And that's the worst thing that you can do is lead through sex. When you don't have a mind to lead it through. We don't communicate anymore. Talking in relationships is going out the window. People don't talk. Worst thing they could have ever did was have cell phones. Back in the days, you can go meet somebody at the park and have conversation. Young people, well, how they date now, they meet people on social media lines. It's nothing like when we came up. Young people don't have game. The brothers don't have game. The young little sisters don't know nothing about the brothers in game because they the way they meet each other is just crazy, and they move through sex. Everything don't go through sex. It used to be conversation, and it led up to it took a while before you got to the sex. And that's what I want people to understand, that we don't we have lost that in our culture. We have lost the way of communication. Our culture is not the way it used to be. Everybody's so quick to have sexual intercourse, the connections to hurry up and have sex, but they forget what led you to like somebody. That's why they don't know how to love each other. When you listen to people, they don't know nothing about love. You hear the music, all the great people over the years that we listened to, Luther Vandross, all the great singers, Aretha Franklin, all these great singers are dead. And you listen to the music that's going on. I don't even know R&B right now. I don't even understand the R&B that goes on right now. I don't even understand some of the rap that goes on. Our culture It's changing right before our eyes because we are following the ways of the European. We were the most unique people and still the most interesting, unique people in the world, the most talented people in the world. But because people have been culture vulturing and stealing a lot of our culture, mimicking our dancing, mimicking our singing, mimicking, trying to be so much like us. Trying to be so much. Africans want to be like us. I told people, I said, man, you go see Africa, you go see a lot of these people. They look up to our celebrities, they look up to our rappers, they look up to our singers, they look up to our people. But they're not. Then when they brought here to America, they're told to not talk to us. But they definitely look up to us. They definitely look up to our culture. They actually want to be us. You can't find too many melanin black people in America that wants to be like the Africans. And if that's our people, you would think that we would want to be like them. When you look at our culture and you look at our people, you notice that we don't try to be like them. There's nothing that we are adapting, that we are taking from our so-called these are supposed to be our ancestors, which is not, which is not. These are not our people. When you look at their culture, you look at some of the things that they do. You're not doing the same things that the Africans are doing. The Africans are following you. The Africans is following your culture. The Africans wants to be just like you. When they watch LeBron James play basketball, when they watch all these great singers, when they watch us, they follow us. So how could we be of them? Come on now, make it make sense. How could we be of them? They are of us, the original people of the world. The original people of Turtle Island, America. We belong here in the lies that have been told to us. The continuously lies that have been told to us that we're foreigners in our own land ain't worth shit. They took thousands of our people. Yes, they had people that came here. Nobody's going to doubt that they had people later on that came here to America. 4% of people who came here of African descent. Nobody's going to dispute that some came here later. But the original people were already here. But you want to listen to your oppressor, the European schools system that have taught the UK runs America. Europe runs America. The teaching of Europe's, that the stuff that they teach, the Queen brought Jesus to you. The Queen of England brought their God to you. And that's some of the things that you don't understand, that you don't manifest in your mind. That they brought these classroom settings to teach you of their belief. They put you in classroom settings to abide by their beliefs. And they first punch you in the mouth with their God, with their Jesus, their white Jesus. T1 protection. I want people to understand that they beat you in the head with their beliefs, their systems, teaching you their history. Truth in the house. I want people to understand that they have pushed you away of your ancestries took our farmland. We had acres and acres and acres and acres and acres and acres and acres of land here in Turtle Island that belonged to our people. Set our people on fire and put our people on ropes. Hung our people, set them on fire as they people stand around and watched our people get set on fire. Burnt their children to watch our people get set on fire. See, I can't make this up because these people kept these pictures because they celebrate these people so they can remind you of their white supremacy. They kept these pictures throughout for years as a trophy. And now they want it to disappear. Now these people want it to disappear. They don't want us to be talking consciously and teaching our children in schools no more about things like this because they don't want to feel like the bad people. Their ancestors have been stumping on the necks of our people for years. They don't want you to see the bad of what they have done to our people, setting our people on fire as they hung our people who had land patents, as they took the land patents away from our people. As they took our land right underneath us. As they set our people on fire, as they fed our people to gators, our young children, what kind of people do you know out here that would feed young babies to gators? Who would do such a thing like that? What, you gotta be unhuman to feed young children to gators. You can't make it up. You can't make these situations up. Our people have been tortured in a land that don't love them. Now, our Tuskegee airmen who went out there and fought for this country with dignity, walked around with their chests out for them to treat them like shit. Tulsa, Oklahoma, where they drop bombs on our people. But who is the terrorist? Who is the thug in America? Who is the thug and who is the terrorist in America? Our blood is spread all over this land. Chief Crazy in the house. Our blood is spread all over this land, dripping through the flag of these United States of America. And they got mad with Muhammad Ali because he didn't want to fight and go to war for a country that when you come back, don't give you no honor, don't give you no dignity, no honor, no respect. A land that has been stolen and has been replaced by people that don't look like us. Stolen and replaced by people that don't look like us. And flipped around and called us the slaves. When we were the people, the landlords of this land. As you go into the new year, I want you to think about your past. I want you to start doing more homework going into the new year on your genealogy. I want you to start working on that. Just take some time in your life and do some studies and try to connect yourself to the land that is yours. And start concentrating on talking to some of the older people in your family. Start going to the library. Start doing more homework. Start doing the work of the Most High, and you will find your connection to this land. I want you to start, when you go into this new year, to start loving you. I want you to hug you and say how much you love you. That last year, this year is beyond us, and that we're moving forward. And that we're moving forward to the future. Our life, everything that we have, let's move to the future. Let's get financially strong as a tribe. We spend our money everywhere, and we spend it and throw it away to the white man. Let's start investing more into us. Let's make this new year 2020, I mean 22, I mean 22. Let's make this new year fantastic when it comes down to financial support. Your other channels, let's get together and let's start that financially making ourselves strong. Separate yourself away from this pan-African theory that you are from somewhere else when you always been here. Why do you keep making yourself a foreigner in your own land, in this great continent that's truly a continent and not a country? Some of you guys may believe that you living in a country. No, you're not. South America is yours. Canada is yours. It's one big continent. You guys got to start elevating your mind from that African bullshit that has been fed to you. That African bullshit that has been fed to you. There's nothing I have against Africa. I have nothing against Africa. That's what you guys don't understand. We have nothing against the Native Americans, the Mongoloid Asian people. We have nothing against any nationality of people in our land. In our land. If you have a mindset that you are a foreigner, you need to unsubscribe to me. You need to unsubscribe to me because I don't want that thinking in my chat. I don't want that thinking in my following to believe that I am a foreigner, that I am a slave. If I got a slave mentality, don't fuck with me. I'm tired of watching Jingo. I'm tired of watching 100 years of slavery. I'm tired every time they make something, a movie, and they talk about anything that's being great out here. Of a melanated man is slavery. I'm tired that every time they look upon our people as slaves. Who were you before you was a slave, before some of your people were slaves? Because not all the tribes were enslaved. Not all the tribes were enslaved. Who were you before slavery? Because every time they mention something about you, your ass, your melanated self, they always bring up slavery. Who were your great ancestors? They have washed your brain. They have washed your mind to believe in no great success came out of our people. And that they can brainwash you and tell you that they had thousands of us come from Africa, somewhere in West Africa, somewhere they don't even know what part of West Africa, but they'll say that you're West African. and that you came over thousands of slave ships, that we were dominated by all these pale faces, that our people, that all these strong melanated men were dominated on these ships. Who the fuck are you? Who you think we are, stupid or dumb? They keep pushing it, Chief. They keep pushing the narrative of slavery. That's what they do. And they push it and push it and they push it down your throat. They push it down your throat to lead you to believe, to make you believe that that's what your history is. Picking cotton. That's your history. Picking cotton. Crop duster. Sharecrop duster. Shout out to Gretchen Helm. I want people to understand this. These narratives that they have polluted our minds to be. Now, you listen to some of our grandfathers, you listen to some of our great grandfathers and grandmothers, and they talk about the early 40s and 30s, and they said that nobody was calling them no African American. None of them was walking around calling them, they were calling them people copper, calling them people color, copper color people. Some of these people didn't know what the hell, they call them, yes, they disrespected us with the N-word. But indigenous people, they have been calling you Aboriginal. I have clips of them calling in the 1920s, a lady calling us the Aboriginal. Malcolm X spoke of us being the Aboriginal. Martin Luther King spoke of us being the Aboriginal. And if you go through history and you go even in the darker times and you go back and back and back and back and back. I even watched some Amos and Andy pictures back in them days. And them people were not calling us African American. These people know who you are and you don't even know who you are. And you accept being called black. Black was the reason why they started using the word black, is because they did not want to use the word African American. Back in 1988, Jesse Jackson was passing a bill, and he did a bill on without the consent of people of dark complexion, and he passed a bill for us to be called African American, and the people who did not want to be called African American, they called themselves black. We were never black. You got to start reading the dictionary and what they look at black being. Black being, one of the definition is being dead. One of the definitions is being dead, evil, dark. So many things about the word black. But when you talk about the definition of the word white, they got the word white as being pure. You guys got to understand. We have to understand that words matter. You guys don't believe words matter, but words matter. Greetings to you. Empty. 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 And that's the way they look at us, as being empty. And you guys it sounds cool to be black. It sounds cool. It sounds hip. It sounds, but there's no fucking such thing as being black. Or you either brown. There's certain different colors of brown, but you can't be black. Now we use the word. We go around. We still call each other. Even I still slip up and say black, but we're not truly black. You got to get in touch with your higher self, and understand that these names That these names are lower vibrations, lower entities that lowers your mindset, makes your brain small. As I close in the morning session, I'd like to thank everybody who has came on and came on once again supporting my channel as usual. You guys are so awesome. I want to thank you guys. I want to thank you guys for coming on so early in the morning, because without notice, you guys for coming into the chat. Troop Master in the house. Um, if you get a chance, please like and subscribe to my channel. Please like and subscribe. Please share this video. Remember, let's get this video up to 1K. Let's get this strong message, because this is what it was all about. Going into the new year, I want you guys to understand that this is an Aborigine perspective. We're going into the new year, and this is going to be my last video until the new year. Okay, so I just want to tell you that peace and blessings. I got nothing but love for all you guys. I want nothing but great things for all you guys, all my Aborigine family. Remember, if you would like to support the channel, this is my Cash App. If you would like to donate anything to help the channel, there's no pressure. That's my Cash App. Remember that I always want people to understand that the views in the chat may not reflect the views of Peanut Nola 504 and its Aborigine channel. Remember that everything that we do, because sometimes we get trolls in the channel, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So it may not reflect, okay, the views of Peanut Nola 504. But I want to tell you guys that going into the new year, I want a whole different mindset. I want you guys to change and leave everything in this year. I want you in 2021, leave 21 where 21 is at, and move into this new year with nothing but positive vibes. Because we are going to not let these people stop our vibe. We're not going to let the outside stop our energy. Because everything in this world is about energy. And we are not going to let them slow our vibe. We're not going to let the negativity of even each other in our communities, some of our people who are dogging each other out. We're not going to, we don't give a damn about that. We're going to we're going to move in a direction where we're going to put this thing together. We are, the Pan-African Americans, they're already worried about them. We're going to eliminate them. Coming in this new year, we're going to eliminate these people. And it is what it is. I want to thank you too, Lil RX N. I couldn't see good. I had my glasses on. I want to thank you too. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much. I'm out of here, you guys. I'm out of here. I want you remember. I hope to see you guys in the new year. There's one thing about life. It's not a given that you will see me again. It's not a given I might see you again. So if I don't see you guys in the new year, remember that where my heart was. Remember what kind of a man that you knew that I was, okay? Always remember that Chief Peanut Nola 504 was real. Always remember that Chief Peanut Nola 504 keep it real, okay? If anything I do is I keep it real. I don't give a damn. Fuck the other niggas. Fuck all the haters. I don't give a damn. I'm going to keep it real. Some people ain't going to like what you talking about. Everybody ain't going to like what you talking about. Your energy is your energy. We got to come together. Our Aborigine people, we got to come together. There's no me without you. There's no you without me. Please subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm out of here, and I want to say Halito